What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Joe, the Juggernaut, Joyce. Get this. Joyce warns Tyson Fury, hey, you may be a good boxer, you may have the skills and the expertise, but please don't get nailed by him. Joyce predicts the fight. He says, I'm intrigued to see the fight. He has power. If you let him hit you, he can hit you really hard and it's going to hurt. Fury needs to keep on the ball because he doesn't want to get nailed by him. Close the distance, work inside. He can throw really powerful hooks and crosses. And with that, and with what Mike Tyson's getting him to do, I think it will be effective to avoid the jab and the long range shots from Fury. I'm really interested to see how it plays out. It only makes one shot in heavyweight boxing, or it only takes one shot in heavyweight boxing. It's unlikely, but he's got a chance. It's similar to Danny Dubois, Alexander Usyk. Those are the words of Joyce, and let me counterpunch. Yeah, I would say around that ballpark, because Danny Dubois, knowing what we know about him now, he had a puncher's chance. He had the puncher's chance, and all it took was one shot. And I do agree with Joyce. I am interested to see what Mike does with him, because since Mike has came aboard, I think a lot of people have really been intrigued to see what Mike can teach him, because Mike Tyson is a guy that I don't care if he's 80, okay, he's 50. When he gets 80, and if he lives to be 80, hopefully, Mike will still be able to pivot, bob, weave, move, duck, dash, and dodge, okay, an overall punch. And teaching him that peekaboo style, to get on the insides, I think that's the best way. Because boxing him, it's not going to work. You want to get inside, rip shots to the body and the head, and Tyson Fury, really, I see Tyson Fury grabbing him, clinching him to avoid these big shots, just like he did with Wilder. But I think he's dealing with a different specimen, and I hope the wrestling capabilities of Francis helps him, okay? And speaking of this, people, if you hear a guy with a granite chin like Joyce say, hey, the man can punch, the man can punch. So that's a good thing. And I think he does, and he's on that level of the puncher's chance type of opportunity with Tyson, because let's face it, Tyson took the fight because Tyson knows that this is an easier bout than fight someone with some real skills and techniques. Okay, so hopefully Mike Tyson is shortening that gap of the skill set. Hopefully he can learn and retain everything that he's learned and make it count to knock Tyson Fury out. Okay, that would be ideal, because exhibition or not, I think Francis Ngannou is going to give it his all. Okay, I do wonder the rules of having an exhibition versus a full-out fledged war. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some type of difference. I hope not, but more than likely it has to be. But I just think it's very intriguing to see myself because of what Joyce. Joyce can take a punch like the best of them, but he says this guy can really hurt you, and he can hit you, and he can hit you really hard. So that's saying a lot, having a chin from a guy that has a chin and takes it with a grin. Bars. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Joyce stating, warning Tyson Fury, hey, don't get hit by him. The man can punch. It only takes one punch and you might be out. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.